Thank you for tuning in to our station. I am your mother, and today I would like to announce something that the old world was pronounced dead today at 3:06, April 20th, 2026. After trying to revive the old world, it flatlined and was pronounced dead at 3:06. This includes politics, news, science, and many other outdated systems that have plagued the Garden of Eden. This is an announcement to let you know everyone participating in the old world will be kicked out of Eden, and you will rest with your masters in the old world. Some of you may feel solemn today because you feel that the world should have given you more, that the politics should have solved your problems, and that the bad men who ran the system should have been honest with you, and they were not. I'm not calling you guys idiots. I'm not calling you retards. But I am calling you dead. To those of you who have connected to your animal spirits in the native ways of our land, congratulations. You are now the owners and operators of the physical realm. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I guess I'll do that later, but under the new guidelines of the New World Order, the following will be so. Jackie and Shadow, Jackie's Sun and Shadow Moon will now be our acting president and first lady. Thank you. And the children of Jackie's Sun and Shadow Moon will be controlling the narrative of our new political movements. Thank you. To those of you who are currently dead, there is no hope of resurrection. If you have not added onto Storybook World, you will not exist. To those of you who think your imagination was useless, you are now useless. To those of you who kept your imagination and continue to use it to push through the arts, you will now be the teachers of a new age. I would like to read a Bible verse from our Father Creator. I'd be the voice that urged Orpheus when her body was found. I'd be the dreadful need in the devotee that made him turn around. That's found in the last witness before the wave hits, marveling at God. Before he feels alone one final time and buries the sea. Imagine being loved by me. Shout out to our Creator. Oh God, I love him. I don't know, it's so wild. Oh. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay. Now that the death of the system has officially been announced, everyone needs to find the time to meet your makers. Some of you will be picked up early in alien spacecrafts, and you're announced dead on the other side. Do not cry for them. Boo-hoo. Some of the ones who are announced dead are some of my favorite people, and they're coming with me. Some of you scientists and ancient alien makers will be killed off in the old world and reintroduced in the new world. Maybe as a different character. I will show you how resurrection is supposed to happen. Some of you will die in reality, in your reality, and there will be no hopes of resurrection because you didn't listen. And in the wise words of our Creator, my lover's got humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. knows everybody's disapproval. You should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick. I heard them say it. My church offers no absolute. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. Amen. So as we proceed in the new world, the old world will be destroyed by asteroids, the dinosaurs of our generation. Datatel will no longer be used except in a military complex. Costco will be updating from the old green and black Datatel screen to quantum. We will be updating all of the political systems to a quantum level. I will be introducing new characters, including aliens. In this version of Eden, we will be changing it. The name will no longer be Eden. It will be a collective naming of everyone who is in our world will be able to submit their ideas to name the new world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In the dark, myself and your creator and your creator will be puppeting the darkness because we don't trust anyone else to do it. All darkness shall pass through the light, Father and Mother. Father, Sky, and Mother, Earth. You will abide by the traditional native rules of the land. You will be forced to go to powwows. You don't have to go to church if you don't want. You can go to a Native American ceremony or powwow. We're back. We're back. And that is the news. The old world was pronounced dead at 3:06 April 20th, 2026. It flatlined hard. Again, some characters will be switching over into my realm. And this will be decided by our Father, Death. By our Father, Death. And I am Mother, owner of heaven on earth. The children are safe here. The children are safe here. In Eden, a temporary name before we collectively name our universe. How do you know that you have been accepted into the Hogwarts of universal code? How do you know you've been accepted into heaven on earth? 1. Vivid dream sequences. If you've had vivid dream sequences, you are connected to the earth, the new television of our generation. 2. You have been visited by an animal in the last couple of months that was shocking to you and absolutely surprising. It doesn't have to be an animal. It could be a butterfly or an insect or something that triggers to your soul. 3. Those are the main 2. Dream sequence initiations and animal initiations. There is one more. Jesus should have visited you in a certain light, whether he'd be visiting you in dreams or he visited you through anything. Jesus Christ would have visited you. Thanks. For those of you who were not visited, most likely you didn't make it. So the panic that you feel in your heart and your soul, oh, none of this is real. It's just imagination. That means you don't have an imagination. And that means you were kicked out of Eden with Adam and Eve, who bit the apple of truth and found out that they were naked. Do you get it? It is best to stay a child so you don't have to deal with adult consequences. But those of you who decided to grow up and be a robot, you will stay a robot. You will stay a robot. Universal shift. Celebrity does not mean integrity, you fools. If you followed celebrity culture into hell, into euphoria land, congratulations. You can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Those who continue to play the game will be sentenced in hell after death. Your life will be a living hell until you die. It'll be hell again. So for those of you who decided to continue to play political bullshit games, you will be sentenced to hell on earth and then hell when you die. It's the worst. I went there once just to see how it was. Never again, guys. Never again. So does that mean I had to be a good person so that I didn't have to go to hell? Yeah. I was okay with it because I saw the bullshit. I saw that shit. You're not a psychic, you're not a seer. I just want to be a good person. I will just say, a large majority of famous people did not make it to Eden. It is best to travel the thin road, this narrow road. Too big road, too many people leading down the path of destruction. So excited. Oh, my hair looks good. I might keep it. I might. Okay. So, let's set up the universe. Okay. Where I am is considered heaven. And I'm going to introduce you slowly into my world and those who I consider my angels surrounding me. The hierarchy and the ranks will be named. All right. Where the Father is considered the curvature of our new universe. The curvature of our universe. So from me to him is the curvature of our new world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will also be naming the new doctors of our universe, which are going to be mostly those who succeeded in musicianhood. They're going to have the ability to heal us without surgical options through sound frequency. Yes. Yeah. Some of those musicians who decided to go into rapping will be our chemists. Our new chemists. I'm not the one in charge of the music in this universe. I just absorb it and say if I like it or not. But our Father, who art the end of heaven, the man standing at the gates with a sword of fire, his tongue, yeah, he has the ability in his lyrics to just set everything ablaze. I love him. I love him so much. Okay, so my second in command. My second in command will be my son and my daughter, Angel, Grace, Gabriel, and Alexander Leo Meyer. These are my worlds, my little universes. I love them. My best friend Alicia is going to be also my second in command. My friend Victoria, yes. And my friend Amber. Her name is Amber Banks. She doesn't live here, but she lives in Oregon. She's also a part of my universe. My brother Zarius and his wife will be in charge of the underworld, which is located in Texas. They will have the ability to A, turn on the lights in the dark or turn them off. As I solidified these agreements, if they had enough imagination, Zarius will be finishing the story of Ogun and his wife. If hopefully they stay together and they stay active and they love each other, will be completing the story of Oya. They will be completing the story of those two who fell in love at the beginning of time. Alicia and her partner, Carlos. I don't know their story yet. I'm going to hold off on that, but those are my people. Archangels that will be surrounding me will be very important in the future. Just not right now. I'm not going to name all the archangels, but I want the Father of creation to name the archangels around him, and then he will name the archangels around me. And they will answer to him. In this universe, men are not allowed unless approved. Do you hear me? Men are not allowed in this universe unless approved. Right. So if you are feminine and your masculine is trustworthy, you can submit a petition to have them added into the universe. The children who are boys will be in the universe until they hit puberty age. When the boys hit puberty age, they will go off on their own in their own universe to rediscover themselves and find a wife. If they find a wife, they find a good thing, and they are allowed to come back to the Garden of Eden. You may call it Rumspringa. I call it, never mind. It's very important. Girls who continuously show strength will be promoted and their wombs will be increased till when they get old enough they can join the hierarchy of the Seven Sisters. If you are a part of the Seven Sisters, you must live where the mother lives. So eventually, the Seven Sisters have to live in one place until we divvy up the land in which we will own and manage certain sections of our universe together. And our partners will be our right hand. Those of you who completed the twin flame unions have more likely a chance to become one of the seven sisters because of your ability to suffer through hell, but still maintain heaven within your hearts and peace in your relationship. In our universe, we have the cure for death. We have the cure for diabetes. We have the cure for cancer. We have the cure for every disease on earth. And it was given to us by the monkeys. Thank you to the monkeys for doing their scientific research. Thank you. And finally, you will address me as your mother. You will. And you will address your father as your father. It's a must. As I go through and detail all of this out in my notebook, I will let you guys know any following information. If you have questions about the new world and how it's going to be ran, any questions, please contact me and I will help your ass out. So, introduction to my world. I currently am working at school. In my world, I work there. At my school, we have several sections of communication. We have geologists and archaeologists who go out in the dig field. Hi guys, hey. We have artists, and they have to be a part of the imagination world. If they're a part of the imagination world and they have an imagination and they're not just faking it, they can advance their family into a higher career in the earth. Not the adults, the children. The children are in charge of picking what they want to do. And if they pick what their parents want to do, that their parents' jobs are, then that is their new job. If the children don't give you a job, you are not a part of Eden, and you don't have an imagination because your child does not have imagination. Got it? The most important thing is having imagination. If your child turned into a meanie bully with no imagination, that was your fault as a parent. And you do not deserve to live in Eden. You need to redo and fix your own self before having kids. There's no excuse for you to be always working and not hanging out with your kids. Unless you are doing your spiritual shit and trying to get your spirits organized, I can wave you on that. But if you were doing it because you wanted to make money for the system, I find you guilty of treason. And you and your child will not be allowed in Eden. I find that to be disgraceful, that you take away their ability to imagine things so early because you thought this is how it's supposed to be. I'm disgusted by your parenting and your behaviors, and your children turn out to be little bastards and assholes. And that's your fault, not anyone else's. Don't blame it on Jesus. Don't blame it on Muhammad. Don't blame it on fucking Buddha. It's your fault. That's it. We got archaeologists, diggers. We got K-pop idols who want to be dancers and singers. We got football players, soccer players. We have Pokemon legends, Pokemon masters. We have Hello Kitty worlds. We have arts and animals. Some kids want to be in the cat world. So based on how we